You know, as crazy as this sounds, first of all, I want to start off by saying that I have to tip my hat and I have to give a bow, if you will, to the fact that of all animated shows, CGI, 2D animated flash, whatever you want to call it, that MLP-FIM has lasted this long, and the fact that in today's standards, it's getting a 5th season. Yeah. A 5th season. To me, I have to give it all the credit in the world for that. And I have to give Hasbro all the credit in the world for allowing the creative staff, and that's my microwave in the background warming up some coffee again. I have to give Hasbro all the all the credit for letting the creative staff, the writing staff on the show, be able to, I guess, write a show to the sense that it's not just targeting what it's supposed to target, that's young girls, teenage girls, and even adult women. But it's also got the male gender, the young boys, the teenage boys, and the adult men all invested in it. So I have to give Hasbro the credit for allowing that to happen. Because I'll be honest with you, I never thought that this show would last this long, but it has. I mean, nowadays you have animated shows that will last maybe, I don't know, a few seasons. Maybe 2 or 3 seasons, and that's it. And yet, this one, is going on 5 years now, or 5 seasons. Which is hard to believe. 5 seasons. Now, of course, just like with any fandom of a show, you're always going to have, hold on for a sec, you're always going to end up having a big finale. We all know that. You're always going to end up having one huge, big finale. We all know that. So, when you find out what this finale is going to be, you kind of get excited, but you also get worried. Like I said, you get excited, but you also get worried. You see, recently, MLP-FIM has revealed the synopsis for its final 2 episodes. And its final 2 episodes basically focus on a certain pony, if you will, a certain character, pony character, who in the recent in the recent 3rd season and in this season has gone from just protege to princess to potentially, after this finale, who knows? And, you know, with any popular show, whether it's live action, animated, heck, even if it's a comic book and you get the synopsis or the preview synopsis of what's going to be or what could be, it kind of makes you worry, it gets you excited, but it makes you worried. You see, the synopsis for this one is kind of getting a lot of people mixed right now. Some, believe it or not, and this surprises me due to the fact that this show is very popular, it surprises me that there are some fans out there that are like, oh boy, we get another finale with so-and-so who has just become this in the past 2 years, saving the day again. Whoop-de-doo! And then, of course, you got some other people that are kind of worried about what could happen. You see, some people are worried that a big change is coming, and they don't want it to come. That certain characters may end up descending, if you will, to a higher plane because of what they've got to do. Some are worried about the main character herself, and they're worried that something may happen to her that's going to lead into the next season. Or something may happen and we may never see the character again. Here's what I mean. Some fans have speculated on a variety of things. And this is not, and again, with these final 2 episodes, it's nothing new when it comes to any kind of media. Comic books are the same way. Live action and animated movies are the same way. Live action animated shows are the same way. You know, no one really knows exactly what's going to happen. They can only guess. You see, some fans, one fan, as a matter of fact, speculated at one of these forums, if you will, has speculated that perhaps this main character will relinquish at the end all power back to the other 2 princess characters, and this probably go back to the way she was before. But they also speculate, but also there's some that speculate that it's not just going to be this main character, but it's going to be taking the help of her friends that are going to really, you know, climax the finale, if you know what I mean. But again, this is the kind of stuff that does, believe it or not, even get those that are not really interested, not really intrigued, only catch glimpses here and there, kind of interested and intrigued to even see what's going to happen. You know, you can, and thanks to such things like Netflix, you can actually catch up on the seasons so that you can get an idea. And I'll give you an example. You know, everybody was talking about the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated finale. Well, you know what? The other night, a couple of nights ago, I stayed up, even though I had to work the next day. I stayed up a little bit, and I watched the final 2 episodes of Mystery Incorporated. And even though, mind you, the final 8 minutes, and you can watch my video on this, the final 8 minutes of it, of the last episode, basically turned the entire series into a prequel. It still got people talking. And to me, that's exactly what this is doing. Even in comic books, cliffhangers and finales and big-time changing events, you know, get people talking. You know, being a subscriber of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic, everybody was always wondering what was going to happen with Sally after she got roboticized, weaponized, mechanized, whatever. They were always wondering what was going to happen to her. They didn't know if that was it. She was done. They didn't know if she was going to come back. They didn't know how it was going to happen. They just kept guessing. And true, the way she got restored is a bit of a cop-out in the eyes of some, but still, it got people intrigued. It got people interested. It even got people that left the book for a while to come back and see what was going to happen. It even got people that had heard about the book, kind of glimpsed it here and there, to come in and see what was going to happen. You see, it does that. And that's exactly what the finale, the season 4 finale for MLP FIM is doing. And again, true, a lot of people are not too happy that it's basically going back to a formula that they feel is just going to turn this character, this Twilight character, into a Mary Sue in their eyes. But it's getting them talking. It's getting them to talk. And that's what matters. That's what finales, season or series finales are supposed to do. That's what these big these big cliffhangers leading into anniversary issues or cliffhangers leading out of anniversary issues are supposed to do. They're supposed to get you talking. Whether you like it or not. Some people are coming out and saying they don't have a good feeling about what's going to happen. That they feel something bad is going to happen. Some have speculated that the Twilight character will go from being a small pony to basically being now the same size as Celestial and Luna. That she'll become a bigger pony. She'll basically become a full-grown Alicone pony, or whatever she'll be. They're speculating that. And again, whether they like the show or not, whether they've caught glimpses of it or not, that's all part of the plan. They get you talking. But you know, again, that's what a finale, season or series finale for a popular show does. Whether it's been running for a few seasons, whether it's been running for whether it's been running for 4 seasons like this is, going into a 5th season, whether it's been running for just a couple of seasons, whether it's been running for 10 years. For 10 years, it gets you talking. When Breaking Bad came to an end, even though it didn't last as long as a lot of shows, it still got a huge cult following. It got people watching it. It got people invested in it. And when it finally ended, it got people talking. I guarantee you, when the Walking Dead series finale ever happens, or even the Walking Dead season finale for this season ever happens, it's going to get people talking. I guarantee you that. It will. I guarantee you a lot of these crime dramas, a lot of these comedy sitcoms, whenever they have a series finale down the line or get a season finale down the line, it's going to be something that's going to get you talking if you like it. I guarantee you when the Simpsons finally say, we're done, it's over, after 25 years, or even after 26, 30 years, whenever they say it's done, they're going to come up with something that's going to get you guys talking. Heck, they got the freaking Lego episode getting people talking. What does that tell you? The point is, when it comes to series or series finale, the finales to a series or a season, basically when it comes to series or season finales, their job, even before they air, is to get you to talk. It's to get you invested. It's to get you interested, intrigued. And again, the same goes for comic books and novels and all that. It's to get you intrigued. It's to get you invested. It's to get you to tune in and watch it, even if you've never seen it before or you've heard people talk about it in a positive way. It gets you to want to sit down and watch it, maybe even catch up on the series. But then again, that's just me. That's just my opinion, the way I look at it. And that, to me, is what MLP FIM is doing. And again, out of respect to Hasbro for allowing the creative team to come up with such creative ways and stories to keep the show going for as long as it has, and gain that and grow that massive fan base which crosses all genders and all ages, I give them credit. I give them credit where it's due. I may not be a fan of it, but I am intrigued and interested as to where they go with it. I mean, I still look at it as primarily, and no offense, I still primarily look at it as a girls' show. But there are some moments and there are some interesting titles and stuff and moments and all that that, you know, maybe you want to tune in and watch, or at least catch a glimpse of. So, I mean, it sounds like this past Saturday's episode was pretty good. As a matter of fact, if you are a Spike rarity shipper, then this pretty much was an episode for you to, you know, sit down and watch. Or even if you want to watch on demand. So, anyway, again, all respect for the show in the next few weeks, ending its 4th season to lead up into a 5th season. But again, like I said, the synopsis for this is doing exactly what series and season finales, season and series finales for any show is supposed to do, and that's get you talking. That's all I'm going to say. Comment below. I'll talk to you later.